Alright guys, it is 3:08 in the morning as I am recording this on March 31st, 2016, New Zealand time, of course, the time zone difference. You know guys, here I am. I'm just going to do a WrestleMania weekend preview. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while now. This is just something I just want to give my thoughts on the matches for NXT TakeOver Dallas and WrestleMania 32, and give my predictions as well, at least for WrestleMania, because I don't really watch NXT, guys. I watched some of it. It's definitely excellent, but just not something I would stick to forever. TakeOver Dallas I will probably watch. I don't know if I'll review it, but I just really wanted to do this preview video of WrestleMania 32 weekend. Just to get into WrestleMania spirit. I mean, finished every WrestleMania review, so there's not much else I can do. So I thought, why not make a video about this year's WrestleMania, huh? You know what I mean. But yes, just gonna. I probably won't go in depth with TakeOver Dallas, but WrestleMania 32 I will definitely go in depth with. So yeah, just to get out of the way, we'll talk about TakeOver Dallas. People have been saying this show looks absolutely amazing. It will probably be better than WrestleMania, they say. And it's hard for me to say because I don't really know each of these wrestlers, but Sami Zayn, Al Generico versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That's going to be an incredible match, definitely. I know those two. I know Sami Zayn, El Generico from ROH, and Shinsuke Nakamura, great New Japan wrestler. And Bayley versus Asuka. I heard the NXT Divas are the NXT women, are just incredible technical wrestlers. So that should be a great match. And Finn Bálor versus Samoa Joe NXT Championship. That match should be incredible. It's just that even though it's for the championship, I do feel like Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura should be the match that goes on last at TakeOver Dallas. I just think, and honestly, I do think Shinsuke Nakamura should go over. I mean, it's his first ever match in NXT. And Sami Zayn, he's slowly moving on to the WWE main roster, and he's already accomplished a lot. So it's not really, he doesn't really lose here, But Finn Bálor Samoa Joe, that's definitely going to be an incredible match. All the other matches, I just don't really know who those guys are. I'm sorry, but it could be incredible. It definitely could be something great. So we look forward to that. Definitely a show that I would be up to watching. Yes, I'll probably watch the show and maybe review it just because it's WrestleMania season. But overall, I want to at least watch the show. Just respect. I know you guys can respect how I feel. So like I said, I don't really know any of these wrestlers besides a couple. One more thing. I guess I'll talk about Finn Bálor Samoa Joe. As to who should win that match, I'm gonna go with Samoa Joe. Honestly, absolutely love Finn Bálor. Nothing against the world. It's just that he's had quite a lengthy title reign. I mean, Finn Bálor won the NXT Championship back in July, and he's held it ever since. So, to lose it to Samoa Joe here would be no problem at all. I mean, it wouldn't make him look bad. Wouldn't make him look weak at all. I mean, but just mad respect to both these guys. But yeah, it's just that Samoa Joe, people say he hasn't really been doing much since coming into NXT. I think this is going to be something great that could propel him, possibly even to main event status. Like, well, not like put him in there straight away, of course, but like to set him up to be in the main event status. You know what I mean? So that's excellent. Yeah, it is excellent. So, but Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura. You could argue the most anticipated match of WrestleMania weekend, which I can't see how anyone can really debate that, but even though I'm looking forward to the show, a lot of people are looking forward to the show. I don't think it's way better than WrestleMania looking, honestly, because I don't know, guys. I'm more of a WWE guy than a guy who likes any other type of wrestling product, even of ROH. I mean, I do enjoy the spectacle of wrestling, you know. I do enjoy the storylines, so it's not just about the wrestling itself to me. That's just my personal feelings, but either way, can't wait for either show. And yeah, I talked about the two matches on TakeOver Dallas that I can really talk about, and who I have to go over. Yeah, the match card. Just type in NXT TakeOver Dallas on Google, and it should take you to the Wikipedia page, and it will show you the matches. So, but you already know two of them from me: Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Finn Balor, Samoa Joe for the NXT Championship. The rest of the match listing on there, but however the show turns out, we'll see. We'll see. I hear some people bashing WrestleMania 32, saying, "Yo, this is the worst WrestleMania forever." People are giving it too much hate, guys. I mean, like, people saying, like, can we just pretend that TakeOver Dallas is WrestleMania? Guys, just don't, alright? But, anyway, I guess I can talk about, WrestleMania 32 now. The only problem I have with WrestleMania 32 is, the way it's been building up. I mean, this isn't WrestleMania quality built up, if you ask me. I mean, I do think, just look at the match card. These matches look excellent, but like I said, just the build up has been pretty terrible. Well, not terrible, but for WrestleMania, it's pretty terrible. I mean, honestly, I think the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view from last year had better build-up than this year's WrestleMania. I mean, they were intending for this to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time, and now that they just can't do that because of all the injuries. Yes, so many injuries. You have Seth Rollins out, John Cena out even, which I'll talk about later in this video, and just, wow. Damn, I'm not really, so that's a bit of a shame. You even have Cesaro out, which is another shame, but, but another complaint is that you have 4 matches on the pre-show. I think the most you should go for is 2, honestly. If you ask me, they should put the Andre Giant Battle Royal and, maybe even the 10 Diva Tag match back on the main card. And I know you probably think I'm crazy for that opinion, but just hear me out. Look at what the main card is on the main show. You have epic match after epic match after epic match, basically. You can't even take a break. It's like, so that's why I think they should add those 2 matches back in. I mean, you could still make the show 4 hours long, but you don't have to make any of the matches too short, but you know what I mean. Just Kalisto, Ryback, Usos, Dudleyz, keep those on. I'll be talking about each match, of course. And I'll go with the first kickoff match. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This is only 20 men this time. There were 30 men for WrestleMania 31 and 30s. Battle Royal, I believe. Of course, like we said, injuries prevent this match from being 30 competitors. But that's a pretty big shame. But yeah, what can you do? You know, and it's like this. I honestly think this is going to be the weakest. I don't even want to say weakest. Honestly, maybe the worst Andre the Giant battle royal of all time, ever. I mean, look at these competitors. Does anyone care about this match? You have Heath Slater, Curtis Axel, Adam Rose, Big Show, Kane, Tyler Breeze, just full of jobbers that no one cares about. I mean, that's just stupid. I mean, it's like, do we even have a real reason to look forward to this match? I mean, dang, just. But honestly, to be fair, I'm gonna let myself. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys, if you wanna, post your predictions in the comments. You know, who do you want, or who do you think will win the Battle Royal? I'm letting you have two choices for your predictions. You know, it's 20 men, so you can go either way. I'm gonna predict two guys. I'm gonna predict Kane first. I do believe he'll at least make the final four. Kane, I don't know. He just seems like the most likely out of all of these to win, which is kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, you know, what has this Battle Royal done for anyone? Didn't do anything for Big Show last year, and we hoped it would, but it didn't really do anything for Cesaro the year before that either. So, I'm gonna guess Kane. Just to throw it out there, it just feels obvious, but I'm gonna go with another pick. My second pick, honestly, Jack Swagger. Yes, guys, I said it, Jack Swagger. It's just that WWE might want to go the predictable route again here, like they did at 30. You know, when they had Cesaro win, no one expected Cesaro to win, not even how he won, you know. But, you know, to have Jack Swagger win here, he was his tag partner at the time, actually. Cesaro's tag partner. To have Jack Swagger win here would be a surprise, if you ask me. But most people would assume, like, just the big guys. Even Mark Henry's in this match, just... but Jack Swagger... This is just a personal one for me, guys. I love Jack Swagger, guys. Honestly, he's one of my favorite mid-card wrestlers of all time, maybe. I just think he's awesome wrestler. I just think he's a lot of fun to watch. And for me personally, if he won this Battle Royal, I would mark out like crazy. I would go nuts in a good way. And he was mad that he didn't win it. WrestleMania 30. Maybe he'll finally get his moment here, eh? Just earn what you earn, eh? But yeah. So yeah, Kane and Jack Swagger, those are my two predictions to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So yeah. Next match, Usos versus Dudleyz. You know what? For some of these matches I'm not gonna go in depth with. Especially some of these, especially the pre-show matches. You know, every match on the main card is worth going in depth about, but except for the handicap tag match. But anyway, Usos, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Usos, I think, should beat the Dudley Boys. Dudley Boys have had their time, guys. Honestly, that's just me. They're really just here because they're here. They're signed. So yeah, that's why I think Usos would and should win. So I'm going to go with the Usos to defeat the Dudleys. So yeah. Next match. 10 Diva tag match. The Total Divas, consisting of Brie Bella, Paige, Natalia, Alicia Fox, and Eva Marie, versus Bad and Blonde, Naomi, Tamina, Lana, Emma, and Summer Rae. I hope this is at least a 2-star match, guys. It might not be, but This is gonna be the weakest Divas match we had in a while, because man, we had the ND Divas, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks coming in. They pretty much made everything better, but dang, now we got this match. At least it's on the pre-show. Even though I was saying like they should put this back on the main card just to have something filler in there, or not filler, but so we can take a breather, you know, from the crappy, from not crappy, from the big matches. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. As to who wins this match, Total Divas. They're the faces. Just let them win. All right. And Lano, I think will probably take the pin. Just saying. Alright, then we have the fourth and final match on the kickoff. 4 kickoff matches. I still can't get over that. That's just insane, guys. Four matches on the kickoff. Oh, Jesus, that just doesn't feel right. Come on, WWE, put at least 2 of those matches back in the main show. But anyway, WWE have been building up Ryback, building Ryback back up, to be one of their biggest good stars of today. I don't know why they think it's gonna work this time. It didn't work once or maybe even twice before, and it's probably not gonna work again. But because I don't like Ryback, guys. I respect him as a professional wrestler, but I respect all professional wrestlers. I just don't enjoy him. I just don't enjoy him. I don't like his character. I don't like watching him wrestle unless he's in like a TLC match. I will admit he has had some great matches. Matches against John Cena 2013 were pretty awesome. TLC match against the Shield, that was pretty awesome too. And his triple threat match at Survivor Series 2012 was a lot of fun, I would say. But sorry. But yeah. Based on what I said, I did not mention Kalisto at all. So Ryback, I think, is gonna beat Kalisto. Whatever. Alright, now we're going on to the main card now. And people are giving this WrestleMania so much crap, saying, "Oh my God, this is one of the worst menus ever." I mean, like, just constantly hating on it. I mean, come on, look at the card. There's so much to like here. AJ Styles, Chris Jericho. We may have seen that match 3 times already, but those 3 matches were excellent. I mean, what's wrong with another great match? Even if it is between the 2 same guys. Ladder match, 7-man ladder match for the IC title. Who doesn't love ladder matches? Street fight, Ambrose Lesnar, epic. Triple threat match, Indie Divas, epic. Shane McMahon vs. Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. And if Shane wins, in storyline, he will be in control of Raw. And Undertaker's last WrestleMania. And even Triple H, Roman Reigns. I said it. There's so much to look forward to in here. Just because they haven't built it up to be a great show doesn't mean it's not going to be a great show. Look at last year, WrestleMania 31. The build-up was terrible. The build-up to this WrestleMania was terrible too. But last year, they treated it like a WrestleMania. And it was awesome. And I have faith that they are going to do the same right here. So yeah, WrestleMania 32. I'm actually really looking forward to the show. I think it could be better than WrestleMania 31, honestly. At least to me. I mean, you have a lot of potentially great classic matches on here. And I'm gonna go in depth on most of them. I mean, I just think I'm just sick of complaining people and just whatever people, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna go with what I think will be the opener, and that's the 7-man Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Kevin Owens defending against Sami Zayn, Sin Cara, Dolph Ziggler, Miz, Zack Ryder, and Stardust. This match I think could be excellent. This match looks like it's gonna be just like last year. It's like people are like, oh my god, another ladder match. Ladder matches are all the same, but they never get boring. Bloody hell, guys. Seriously, why are you complaining? It's a ladder match. Oh, it should have been Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn 1-1. Guys, Sami Zayn is wrestling 2 nights earlier. Do you really think he should wrestle another one-on-one big match? Like, just 2 days after? At WrestleMania? I mean, Jesus. I mean, the guy, if he wrestles singles match, he's going to be tired out. He might not even be focused even. But, yeah, this ladder match favors him. I mean, you could have a bunch of other guys just busting ladders over each other in the ring. And, you could have Sami Zayn just rest quite a bit more. Like, he could just lay at the outside of the ring and rest, and nobody will notice. You know what I mean? But yeah. This match, I think, is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. People are surprised to see Zack Ryder in this match. I am a bit too, after people mentioned it. But, yeah, he really has no chance of winning, I believe. I mean, the only reason he was put in this match was because Neville got out. So, I don't think he's going to win. But for me, like, you can only add up to 3 people who could win this match. And I'm going to go with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler. Kevin Owens because he's the current champ, and this ties in with Sami Zayn. I think it's very likely that either Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn will win this match. I mean, clearly, WWE wants to do some type of feud with these two guys. I mean, possibly, could we see a match at a Payback, which is the next pay-per-view apparently, not Extreme Rules, but, so it seems very likely that it's going to be like one of those two winning, to set up their feud, like really set it up, and, have those guys feud at future pay-per-views like Payback, like I said. So yeah, and as for Dolph Ziggler, it's just that Dolph never really had his WrestleMania moment. So, and I think they could finally give it to him here. He almost won it last year, but yeah, he had that epic headbutting encounter with Daniel Bryan, who unfortunately is now retired. But you know, the reason why I think Dolph is such a likely candidate to win is just because, yeah, like I said, I think WWE might want to finally give him his big WrestleMania moment here, and that'll be great for him to win. So yeah, so yeah, that's done talking about that match. This video is already longer than it should be. But next match, I do think this match will go on right after, which is the 3-on-4 handicap match. New Day defending against League of Nations. I do hear that New Day is planning a big epic WrestleMania entrance. I cannot wait for that. But no one really cares about this match. New Day's probably gonna win. I don't see why League of Nations would win. That just wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, the New Day I think will win. That it's not for the tag championships, which I think should have been added, but whatever. Apparently it isn't. So Yeah, I think New Day will beat the League of Nations, because, yeah. Uh, anyway, uh, so yeah. Then we have the next match, AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. The fourth match between these guys. Chris Jericho should beat AJ Styles, guys. No way around it, alright? Chris Jericho turned heel, turned on AJ Styles, and even the fans. People say AJ Styles should win, but it's gotta be Jericho, guys. I mean, seriously, what's the point of Jericho turning heel, doing this whole thing against us, if he's just gonna lose in this match? He said it himself on Monday Night Raw a couple nights ago. You don't know what you just said, or something like that. I will beat you at WrestleMania, and that's exactly what he should do for the reasons I just said. So yeah, Chris Jericho should be AJ Styles. As much as I love AJ Styles, he should not win here, even though it's his first WrestleMania. It's got to be Jericho, guys. It's got to be Jericho. But yeah, next match, Divas Championship Triple Threat match: Charlotte defending Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. This match, I think it's probably gonna. This could be the greatest Divas match of in WWE history, if you ask me. Definitely in WrestleMania history, even beating out Mickie James, Trish Stratus at WrestleMania 22, and the WrestleMania 19 Triple Threat Divas match. I think it could top even those two. Just the match speaks for itself. The match title. And as to who could win, well, Charlotte has held the title for quite a long time, so I think it's definitely time for her to drop it, and the most likely one she'll drop it to, I think, is Sasha Banks, especially with Snoop Dogg being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Sasha Banks should win. Could Snoop Dogg come out celebrate with her? Just a thought. Just a thought. So, yeah, I do think it's going to be a great match for a women's match. Definitely the best women's match in WrestleMania history. Probably. We'll see. We'll see on Monday. To me, it's Monday because of time zones. I'll be watching this WrestleMania, so yeah. But then we have the next match, the No Holds Barred match, Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose. Now this match, I think this match is going to steal the show. I think there's no way around it. This match is going to be absolutely excellent. I cannot wait for this match. Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose. These guys are going to tear the house down. This match is going to go all over the place. They're going to go backstage, in the crowd even. They're going to use so many epic weapons. Barbed wire bat, chainsaw. How the bloody hell are you going to use the chainsaw? I'm still curious how to... He can't freaking put it into Brock Lesnar's stomach, obviously. Jesus. But, yes, this match I think is going to be excellent. And honestly, I'm going to take a long shot, and I'm going to say Dean Ambrose beats Brock Lesnar. Okay? I mean, you know, WWE, even though they've been building up Lesnar to be this big, unstoppable beast, and saying he should always win all of his matches, I kind of hate that, honestly. It's like all the veterans, all the legends have to put over the younger talents, except for Brock Lesnar. I just think that's ridiculously stupid, guys. I'm sorry, but honestly, I'm gonna go with Dean Ambrose beating Brock Lesnar. Honestly, I think it's what the fans want. Ambrose is just so over with the crowd nowadays. It's gonna be pretty epic. I mean, and especially if he wins, yeah, the crowd's gonna go nuts. And whether he wins via screwjob or not, whether The Rock comes out or and screws Lesnar or not, setting up a match at WrestleMania next year, which I'm planning to attend live. Ambrose is going to get a huge push off of this. He's going to be named championship material, world championship material, so that'll push him to the world title picture. I can't wait for this match, guys, especially if Ambrose wins. Yeah, I do think this match will steal the show, and yeah, I can't wait for it. Dean Ambrose, I predict will beat Brock Lesnar, so yeah. Then we have the next match. You could argue the most intriguing match of the night. It's quite unpredictable, but I do know who should really go over here, and I'll explain it. That is a Hell in a Cell match for control over WWE. Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. If Shane McMahon wins, he gets control of Monday Night Raw, and it will be Undertaker's last WrestleMania. The Undertaker should beat Shane McMahon, guys. He has to, okay? It's just stupid. I mean, I can't believe people actually think that if Shane wins, it's gonna change anything with the product. I mean, this is part of the storyline, guys. This is part of the storyline. I mean, to have... What's gonna happen if Shane beats Undertaker? It's still the WWE creative who's in charge of the damn show. Him winning would mean nothing. And to... Use your brain, guys. Use your mind. It's there for a reason. Just... Shane beating Undertaker would be a huge mistake, honestly. He won't even be in control of Raw for real. Only in the storyline. Jesus. And to make it Undertaker's last WrestleMania, come on. Come on. Just, Undertaker should beat Shane McMahon. No way around it. Whoever gets screwed or not, whatever. There might be interferences, but yes, this is the most intriguing match of the night, arguably. I don't think it is, but for me, that would be the main event. We're going on to the main event now, guys. There's the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Triple H defending Roman Reigns. This match I'm actually looking forward to the most. No, not this match. The second match I'm looking forward to the most. I think this match is going to be awesome, guys. You have Triple H and Roman Reigns. They've just been killing each other on Raw for the past few weeks. They've been just, man, beating hell. This match is going to be a good brawl, guys. I cannot wait for this match. Roman Reigns is suddenly like hated by the crowd now. It's ridiculous if you ask me. But either way, I still can't wait for this match, guys. I think it's gonna be amazing. But people have been just bashing this main event. I mean, look at Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns from last year. People were bashing that match. They were bashing it. And they were like, that's gonna be like the worst match ever. Look how that turned out, guys. It turned out to be an epic match. And honestly, yeah, it's tough to say who's gonna win here. I mean, Triple H is so over with the crowd for some stupid reason. Roman Reigns, who's supposed to be the face, has been booed, despite seemingly getting the crowd on his side back at like TLC in those days. And now they turn on him. It's just ridiculous. Honestly, this is the match I think should go last. I mean, people are saying Shane vs. Undertaker should go on last. I disagree. It's just that Triple H Reigns is for the title, the main title, and it should always go last, in my opinion. It's just that don't want it to get devalued, you know. By like having it go before any other match. So as for who wins this match, I think it should be Roman Reigns. Honestly, it's just that Triple H is a part timer. He's part of the business itself, and he really shouldn't retain here. As much as Smarks like want that tough love. Okay, guys, I almost said shit, but but yeah, like I said, Triple H, he's a part timer. He should not win here. Roman Reigns should win, and yeah, this match is also interesting because there's no Money in the Bank cash-in waiting to happen. But yeah, I do think something really surprising could happen here. Could Roman Reigns turn heel? We'll see. Could someone interfere? We'll see. Could it be made a no DQ match? You guessed it, we'll see. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this WrestleMania 32 weekend preview, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please give your predictions below if you have any, or give your comments, your thoughts on what I've said in this video. And I hope you enjoy WrestleMania on Sunday or Monday, depending on the time zones. And I'll see you all later. Peace out, guys.